Messi is the Caitlin Clark of football. Everyone goes to see him. Everyone goes. This is the weekly kickoff with the Hermanos FC, and we're going to talk about Champions League penalties. We're going to talk about Messi in Jamaica. Everything is ivory.
Jamaica.
Let's talk about Messi first, going to Jamaica. Did you at all pay attention to the game? Because we watched it together.
You were with me, and you know the answer is no.
So
we did. First goal.
Mhm.
I mean, the first half I was pretty into it.
Yeah.
Then there was a lull, right?
Yeah.
And then Messi started warming up and actually went in, which I didn't expect him to. Good on him. First time in Jamaica,
There was
and he scored.
If I'm not mistaken, that stadium, it holds 35,000
Yeah.
people, and it was packed to go see him. He is, and I don't think I'm wrong by saying this, Messi is the Caitlin Clark of football. Everyone goes to see him. Everyone goes. And
I don't think that's a good comparison.
that is that's literally the perfect comparison. Everyone goes sees WNBA games just because of Caitlin Clark. Just because of Caitlin Clark. Just because Messi was there, that thing was slammed to the rim.
Okay.
Now, what's funny about what their win means is that they're moving on, obviously, and they're going to face LAFC, specifically Giroud and Lloris, who he and his Argentina team beat in the World Cup. So it's a little revancha happening, which will be fun.
Let's see.
I think, what do you think about Messi coming in for the game? I did not think he was going to go.
I didn't think he was going to because
I didn't
he
think he was
missed
gonna
the
go
other
or
three at
show up.
home.
Why? What do you?
They said it was fatigue.
What was this? What was
They
this?
said it was fatigue or game management.
Yeah,
That's what they said.
yeah.
I thought it was a lie. Right? I thought
Right.
maybe he got picked up a little injury.
Maybe it was
discomfort.
true. Because I just did not expect.
I didn't expect him to come in, and he scored when he came in.
You're right. Yeah.
I don't know.
So they're
Maybe-
probably telling the truth.
Yeah, maybe they were.
Yeah.
Maybe he also felt bad to be like, damn, it's my first time in Jamaica and I'm not going to play anything.
Sure. At that point, yeah. If you're that far ahead in the competition, there. I mean, it felt like
They were 3-0 up
They're
by the
gonna
time
win
he
pretty
went up
comfortably.
anyway. So, I mean, all in all, good on him.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't get hurt in the process.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel like it.
So you're going to the game this weekend?
No,
No.
next weekend. No, my mistake.
What happened? Yeah. What happened? I thought there was.
They
a
play in
game.
Atlanta. I thought they was going to be home.
Okay. So their game is this weekend, but it's not at home.
No, it's at Atlanta United.
Okay, so they're gonna do a rematch of the team that kicked them out of the playoffs. Technically, Atlanta has what's his name now, right?
Almiron.
They got him back. And bolster a team that was already pretty good. Probably looks stronger. What do you know the record by off any chance? What Atlanta's record is?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yes, I do know Atlanta's record.
What do you think is Almiron gonna do to a team that was already pretty solid?
So, I don't know where you got this that Atlanta was a good team last year. They weren't.
They were good enough to kick.
They were in ninth.
So they were good enough to kick.
And then they
Messi's
lost.
number one team.
They lost after that.
Okay,
It's a fluke.
a fluke that they beat Inter Miami twice.
It was a fluke.
Okay, I don't think it's a fluke.
Chill, dog. They're 1-1-1.
Okay, that's
They're off
pretty
to a
bad.
great start.
And Messi's Inter Miami is
2-1. And one of those games was without Messi, and I think they got a red card.
They won that game. That was the game that they won because they were.
They've
10-9.
had multiple red cards.
That's tricky. That is a tricky team.
I can't tell you, hey, it was that last game with the red card. They've had all right, yeah, they tied against New York City.
Okay, that's
And they had a red card.
okay.
And then Houston Dynamo, they won. They had a red card. And then against Charlotte, they won and had a red card.
No way.
Yeah, I told you.
They've been getting a red card every game.
I told you it's been pretty chippy. I told you Mascherano's got them a little bit,
Wow, zingas. All in all, like Messi going to Jamaica and actually playing what do you think that does for? Was it just like a thing for the people that were there, but also like technically for the MLS? Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of people are really tuning into these games to see him play too. So it does. I think
it's a little of both, man. It's cool. Like, the Jamaican fans and all that. Did you see all the people, the little kids and all that stuff?
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
it was great to see.
Yeah.
What other time would they be able to go see Messi?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It was good. I'm glad he went. I mean, even if he didn't play,
yeah,
he was the presence there. It's just like we go to games, right? People take pictures of him on the bench or walking around, warming up.
Yeah,
it's an event.
So it's cool that he actually did touch the field too.
It's a moment.
Messi, you're a good man. And with that said, we're gonna kind of do a little switch thing where we're gonna talk a little bit more of the MLS. We're gonna make predictions for this weekend. I think that really our focus is only on Inter Miami, so we're kind of like just have blinders on for everyone else.
Yeah. I need to be more well-rounded.
Yeah. So, with that being said, let's make our hermanos predictions.
Pick of the weeks?
Any minute now, Junior.
Your fucking internet in this house.
Okay. It's everything except your
What do you want me to say? Where even that sound come on? I don't even have video.
Read it to me.
All right, we got New York Red Bulls and Orlando City.
I like purple. So I'm gonna say Orlando City.
That's my pick. I'm gonna go with Red Bulls on that one.
That's my pick of the week.
You got Toronto, Chicago.
Chicago.
I'm gonna go Toronto.
I think Toronto is a better team.
All right, we got LAFC and Austin.
I think. I know you told me that LAFC has like a worse record. Not a good record right now?
No, that's Galaxy.
Oh, Galaxy doesn't have a good record. I think LAFC is still really strong, so I'm going to pick them.
You got Charlotte and Cincinnati.
I think Charlotte just because they looked really good against.
I think with Zaha, they really added something.
Yeah, I think they look good. So I'm gonna
and also that weird name. His name is Aubameyang up front.
Okay.
Weird.
All right.
New York City or New England Revolution?
I don't know both.
New York City.
I'll agree to that.
DC United or Montreal?
Montreal, maybe? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going to go with Montreal.
Okay. Why?
All right. I've seen them play.
Okay.
They just look good.
All right. This is interesting because now I'm just like, why would I pick that team?
Sporting Kansas City and Minnesota.
I think Minnesota.
I'm going to go Sporting Kansas City.
Okay.
St. Louis versus Seattle Sounders. That's a really good one.
St. Louis or Seattle Sounders? I mean, I'm just going to go with Seattle because I don't know how St. Louis plays.
I'm going to go with St. Louis.
Okay.
They're an exciting new team. They're hype. So, Houston Dynamo, Real Salt Lake.
I think that Real Salt Lake, Houston Dynamo. I want to say Houston Dynamo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go the same.
Okay.
FC Dallas versus Vancouver.
This is so hard. I don't know what I'm doing. Vancouver?
I'm going to go FC Dallas.
God. Watch me be right about everything.
You might be.
By accident.
Ooh, this one's a really good one. San Diego and Columbus.
San Diego because they've just been on fire. And the momentum is with them. So I'm
going to go Columbus.
Okay.
No, someone's got to knock them down.
Okay.
San Jose and Colorado.
Colorado.
San Jose.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it. That's all the picks of the week.
Okay. Let's see how good we do, because I have no clue what I'm doing. Hacha! Champions League just happened this week.
Shit.
And we watched all of it. And for hours on end because we didn't realize how many of the bigger games, that was PSG, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Atletico, we're going to go into overtime, extra time, and into penalties. Let's talk PSG, Liverpool real quick. What did I say that was going to happen if whoever was going to win that game?
They were going to win the Champions League.
No, they were going to go to the final.
Oh, go to the final, correct.
Yeah. Now, they have to face Real Madrid.
No.
No, that's not where the bracket is?
No.
Okay, all right. Let's ignore what I just said. pull up the bracket.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about that game, just what ended up happening. PSG, okay, got it. PSG looks so good, looks so just well put together, and just like
They look fast.
They look good. They just look so good, dude. And like, I knew it. I was just like, I knew that it was gonna be one or the other because it was that for me. It felt that even. I was just like, this isn't the PSG of old. This is like they're so well rounded. I really just loved all their players. I have a feeling.
You know what it was. Leave. You know what it was too. I liked PSG. Like I grew like almost like a little fandom. To be like, I'm like, wow, you know what? If they play like this more often, I might be more interested in watching them. They look so good.
100%. I 100% agree.
Right? There was always like almost like I didn't like them because they had so much money and would always buy these big players and nothing would come out of it.
Yeah.
But against Liverpool, they looked really good, sharp. I learned a bunch of new players.
I really liked watching.
I enjoyed
them play. Yeah, I really like watching them play. They won in penalties. I'll pull up a clip. So really, I think the downfall of the momentum shift, I feel, and you tell me if I'm like wrong about that because you've played, missing that penalty that Nunes missed. That was the second penalty.
Mm-hmm.
What does that create in the team?
Oh, no, that doesn't ruin like a team dynamic or anything.
Not the team dynamic, the momentum that the next player that goes up. Like the pressure. What does that do mentally, right?
Here's the thing. I want to say nothing
because they're professionals.
Because they're professionals and they're in the run for the league.
Right.
And they got the Carabao coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. The final. So it's like a quick turnaround and be like, okay, look, Carabao isn't as big as the Champions League, but I need to step it up and kind of win that cup. I win the league. It's almost like, you know what, I need to win something though. Yeah. So it might give you like a little more chip on your shoulder to be like, hey, look, I messed up. Time now.
So he dwelled on it that moment. Got to get on with it. Darwin Núñez though,
gotta be a goldfish, dude.
You called it. You said, gotta be a goldfish. That lineup though, you said that you wouldn't have.
No, I thought those penalty shooters were awful.
Right.
I would have went with Salah. I think I would have went. No, not I would have. I would have went Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool have great wing backs, so it's like, you know.
Yeah. Trent got hurt. We don't know how long.
Trent, I would have obviously had, but he's not in there.
Yeah.
Darwin Núñez would have not been on my top 5, if I'm being honest. I would have been Salah, Robertson, Gakpo. Szoboszlai did go shoot, and I think he missed.
I don't think so. I think so.
Yeah, so that's still...
No, he didn't, because Curtis Jones is the one who missed. We talked about this yesterday.
That's right.
So Szoboszlai didn't go up to shoot.
And I probably would have rounded it out with... I don't know, maybe Gravenbach. I think he was still in the game. Elliott, maybe. Elliott's young, so maybe not him.
Well, the point is that
Darwin Núñez wouldn't have been number 2.
PSG made
Let's say he would have been 5. Let's put him at 5 or 4, because I want a good number 5, like a clutch. He's not a 2. I think in the beginning you need to take the advantage of it, and
I think
it's not a strong suit.
The tactics and stuff of that moment is probably affected why they lost in the penalties. Yeah. I feel like penalties aren't an indicator of a team is good or bad, because I feel like it's so 50-50 on all that stuff. So when teams win or lose on penalties, there has to be a winner and a loser. But I don't think like
it's not the end of ball. No, yeah.
I don't think it's not to be like
yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. Like it's a coin toss.
It's a coin toss. All right. I feel Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, same thing. Tight. Oh my God! Up until the end.
So I have a thing about this that I've been thinking about.
Yeah.
All right. So the Julian Alvarez. First of all, that rule needs to go away.
Let's talk about the Julian Alvarez penalty.
The idea of the 2 touches was that so you don't dribble up and like kind of score, right? That's why the idea was created or whatever. Or there's specific rules that also if you hit the post, you can't be the same first player to touch the ball.
So if you kick the ball,
if you kick the ball, you
can't get your own rebound.
You can't get your own rebound because you have an advantage being so much ahead of everybody else.
Got it.
Right? There's little nuances that I'm sure people don't know.
Yeah.
I think if you two-touch in the sense that he did, right? It has to genuinely be an accident too. Retake the penalty. Just like how goalies come after a line too much, what do? They retake it. They don't count it as a goal. They make you retake it.
Right.
So I would say retake it. That would be the fairest thing. Yeah. Number 2.
Because it's an accident.
Yeah. Number 2.
Right.
That was so close that if you would have said it wasn't a two-touch, you would have never even thought about it. It wouldn't have been a conversation or anything like that.
Right.
Right?
Right.
That's how minuscule it was.
Right.
Of like, even looking back at the replay, I'm still finding it hard that he kind of two-touched it.
Yeah.
But like, if to us, it was just like, damn, he slipped, he almost ate it.
Yeah.
Or missed it.
Right.
Right?
That's what it looked like.
If no one would have said anything, nothing would have been brought up.
If they wouldn't have replayed it, VAR'd it, whatever.
Even if they replayed it. When they replayed it, I was just like, oh, yeah, he almost skied it.
Yeah.
So,
because of this can of worms got open, now they're showing all these other two-toe touch penalties.
Yeah.
Messi had one in the World Cup. I forget the other one I saw, but the one I remember obviously is Messi's two-toe touch, and that didn't.
No. So I look, I get it. The rules there's just some rules that need to be taken out.
I think that's
one of them.
Super unfair because then I think it does what the Liverpool thing does. The pressure gets heavier now because the next person has to take it. And then,
I don't think that pressure.
But they missed it. But he missed it.
Yeah. There was a block. There was a save. So it's not really that big a thing. Like, they were at level at one point. So it's not like Real Madrid got robbed or robbed Atletico. By no means, I don't think that's it at all because there was a save.
Right. They evened out. Valverde wasn't. Oh no. It's who you hate missed it.
Oh. I hate all.
No, not Valverde. There's the other one.
Valverde.
It's the other one. He came in. He was a sub. Lucas
Vasquez.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. God, it's true.
Yeah.
He's the one that missed Llorente skied it.
Right.
So it evened out, right?
Right.
So let's not dwell that he was the only Julian Alvarez mistake. Oblak came through and saved to kind of bring it back level.
Right. Unlucky.
Yeah. So all you Atletico fans, stop crying. Like, jeez, I don't like Real Madrid like that either. But it wasn't. They didn't rob shit.
Yeah.
Dude, relax.
Yeah. Okay. Well, really exciting week. All those games were really good. But I want to do a bracket with you.
Okay.
We're going to go head-to-head, and we're going to do who we think is going to go all the way up to the champions, all right, to the final. So we got our brackets pulled up. We're going to pull them up, and I'm going to do mine, and then we're going to do Juan's. We'll put them together. It doesn't really matter, but we're going to do a kind of side-by-side what we think. So the bracket's already semi-set up because we've already had games.
Yeah, so we're going to do the final. We're going to do from the 8th to the final.
Yeah. So, right. Okay, exactly. So, here's who we have at the 8th,
So, first one.
The quarterfinals.
All right. Arsenal, Real Madrid. Who do
Right.
you think passes on that one?
Do you want to just start it now?
Yeah, do it now. I don't want to go through everybody.
All right. Arsenal, Real Madrid.
I got Real Madrid. Paris, PSG versus Aston Villa.
PSG. Dude.
PSG. Okay. We got Barcelona, Dortmund.
Barcelona.
Bayern Munich, Inter. I'm going to go Bayern Munich.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Same.
Then we got Real Madrid, PSG.
This is going to be hard, man, because this is what I predicted. So I'm going to go with PSG.
You're going to go PSG? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Real Madrid.
Okay.
And that's going to be Mbappe's revenge game. To destroy PSG, his former club.
Okay. Then we got Bayern Munich and Barcelona.
That one for me is harder.
Yeah, I think.
And I think
the better team is Barcelona.
Yeah.
But damn, if they don't have killers on Bayern Munich, fuck, this is hard.
I'm gonna go Barcelona.
I think I'm gonna go Bayern Munich.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bayern Munich. And the final, Bayern Munich and Paris for me.
And I got El Clásico. So I got
a Real Madrid Barcelona.
I got a Real Madrid Barcelona in the final.
That's hilarious.
And I'm gonna give it to Barcelona.
I'm gonna give it to Paris. So my bracket, I'm gonna highlight it here, is Paris, PSG win their first ever Champions League, which I don't think that is true. Maybe it is.
I don't know.
I know they haven't been winning it. Their first ever in a long time, but I think it might be their first. And against Bayern Munich, you have El Clásico on Champions League, and that's going to be...
And I got Barcelona. I got Barcelona taking it.
Okay, so if you got in this far, let us know how wrong we are, and who do you think is the winner of the Champions League. Let us know. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you on the next one.
Bye, everybody.
Right.
Suck it, Arsenal.
All right.